Hey, what's going on, everybody? Figured since I have more than 5 subscribers now, I would do some better quality, better controlled testing for you guys. I feel like I owe it to you now that I have a broader audience. In any event, I have a slightly better, even though it's non-HD camera. So if the volume's a little bit off, just bear with me. I'm getting used to it, and I'm also getting sick. So, like I said, please try and bear with me. Today we will be looking at the Skenco ULTRASHOCK HOLLOWPOINT. You can kind of see it there. Very large hollow point cup on that. It goes halfway down through the volume of the pellet. Excuse me. Versus the Beeman Magnum, tried and true. Pretty good hunting pellet. About the same cost. 300 Magnums for 11 bucks. 300 ULTRASHOCKs for 12 bucks. After exhuming, these top 2 flattened pellets from clay and this bottom pellet from another block of glycerin soap that I'd tested against, seems pretty apparent that these Skenco ULTRASHOCKs flatten out a little bit fatter and are a little bit more destructive than these Beeman Magnums. If we look at the glycerin results, you can see the ULTRASHOCK hollow points on the left side. Very wide, broad channel behind them until they shed the hollow point cup completely and continue on almost like a mini match wad cutter style pellet. Looks like it's got decent energy behind it too, because it continues fairly straight. Doesn't tumble at all. Then over here we got the Beeman Magnums. I fired 4 of each round to try and get consistent results. The 4th Beeman tumbled a little bit, but on average these Beemans go about the same distance in and flatten out about the same amount. The ones going upwards are Crosman Destroyer EXs, and I barely missed it because I didn't calculate the shot right and almost hit the Crosman Destroyer EX with a couple of Crosman Destroyers that I fired down through the top of this block. None of the rounds have hit each other, but the Crosman Destroyers and Destroyer EXs are here as like a basic baseline of some standard accepted, really effective hunting pellets as far as damage and penetration is concerned. So that's our baseline. Excuse me. Moving on. Every single one of the 4 Skencos shed its hollow point cup completely. You can see how wide that passage is behind it also. A wider channel than any point of the Beeman Magnum. In addition, every one of the Skenco pellets penetrated further into the glycerin soap than the Beeman Magnum. For some reason, though, the Magnum penetrated deeper into the clay than the Beeman. I did this in the morning and the temperature was slowly starting to rise, so it's possible that this clay was colder than this clay, which is why I got a little bit deeper penetration even though there was a more narrow channel. Or maybe it's possible that Beemans just punch harder through clay and the Skencos leave a wider channel but don't quite carry as much penetration into a block of clay as they do into the glycerin soap. Excuse me, I'm not quite sure. But from the rounds that I've pulled out and the rounds that we can see clearly in this soap versus these rounds versus the other ones that I've pulled out, I would say so far the Skencos are winning this round. The exits from a block of clay are the Skenco and the Magnum. Let me get these side by side so you guys can really get a good idea. Get some light on them for you. On the right hand side we have the block I just moved, which is the Skenco ULTRASHOCK HOLLOWPOINT. On the left we have the Beeman Magnum. Visually, it's clearly a more destructive round through clay. Even though, like I said, I wasn't able to get the ULTRASHOCKs to penetrate this deeply as I was the Magnums. You can see the ULTRASHOCKs left a barrel-shaped indentation, but did not quite penetrate as deeply into the clay as the Mags. In conclusion, let me set this light back up for you. I say these Skenco ULTRASHOCKs for $1 more per 300, that's a third of a cent per shot, seem to have a lot more stopping power than these Beeman Mags. 1/3 of a cent more per shot, completely grenades when pulled out of the glycerin, and flattens out well into a softer target like clay. Alright guys, well, you be the judge. Rate and subscribe. Thanks a lot.